It's tagification time! Hello, Booktube. I am doing a tag. I don't know if anyone tagged me. I doubt if they did. But I'm just taping this to cheer myself up, so hey, there I am. This is the Booktube About Me Tag, originally done by Harriet, Rosie. And let's get into the questions. What do you study? What is your job? I am a support worker. I work at a group home, where I get to do a lot of fulfilling jobs and get to hang out with some pretty damn cool people. Number 2, what is your favorite social media channel? I'm on the only social media channel that I'm actually on. I have a Facebook page, but my only friend on the Facebook page is my wife, because that way I can get to know what that Zsa, that little Austrian princess, is up to. And sometimes that's a good idea, because then I learn things that way. Number 3, if you had another channel, what would it be about? If I had another channel, it would be about, I don't know, cycling to work and listening to books while I was cycling to work, which, you know, is sort of a kind of just a sub branch of this one. Do you play any instruments? No, I do not. What hobbies do you have other than reading? Well, there's the biking, which is also kind of my commute, but I count it as a hobby because I also just really enjoy it. I'd be very depressed if I couldn't bike to work, and then bike really the long way home from work. So I think it's that bike, when I bike home in the middle of the night and I take the long way around, that shows you that that's actually more of a hobby than a commute, or it's both. So I'm being very efficient there. I also love to swim in the gorge. Awesome. I also swim in the pool, but I love swimming in the gorge if I can. I live in Victoria. What are your favorite TV shows? My favorite TV shows are, at the moment, Better Call Saul, which is going to be coming back for that next season. Please. What? I watch reality TV, but that's I watch Star Trek, but that's just because I'm a Star Trek person. I don't know if I actually like it, but I watch it. Better Call Saul. I guess I'm looking forward to Game of Thrones, even though it's basically sucked since they've gotten past the books. Well, it's not sucked, but it's okay. Yeah, so it's not really that interesting. What got you into reading? I guess that my parents said, shut up. We're all going to go to our separate little corners and we're going to read for an hour on lazy Sundays. That's what we do. We'd all go to our separate corners and you'd read, and it was reading time. And that was a really good time. And I'll say that's building those habits. What are your favorite and least favorite? Number 8. What are your favorite and least favorite genres? My favorite genre is probably is fantasy. Yeah, we'll go with fantasy. Least favorite genre. I mean, I don't know if it's a not favorite. I mean, people say, oh well, I never read romance, but it's like, I never read romance as just straight romance novels, but I'm a total sucker for when romances get mixed into my fantasy or my science fiction or my just general stuff, and there's a romance there. Oh, I'm so there. So I can't say that. I can only tolerate a certain amount of horror. I probably like one horror book a year. Straight solid kind of hunky horror. I probably, maybe not even that. So I don't know, maybe horror. What are the books that defined your childhood? What books defined your childhood? I'd say one that would be kind of my kind of early, incredibly awkward, incredibly depressed early teen years of early high school and stuff like that. Alan Mendelsohn, the Boy from Mars. I highly identified with the fellow who is the narrator in the book, who isn't Alan Mendelsohn, but is this guy that's basically the outcast. And it's a book that, while sort of semi-defining that terrible feeling, probably minus also the just horrible pimply sex longings and all that stuff in there, is a good definer of childhood. And then my second childhood, which I have to call it my second childhood of being a young adult, of discovering literature and getting really into Henry Miller. which is I should, there's a review of another book vlog. He did a review of this book, which makes me think I probably have to revisit it at some point. I'm a much older dude now, and I'm sure I'd be horrified, but this probably in a way defines a lot of the rampant, not sexism. Well, there's rampant sexism. I grew up in the 80s, so I'm rampantly sexist and a complete bonehead and clueless about so many things. So this is a good definition of that. I have a feeling. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reread it and find out. But for some reason, I was thinking there's first childhood, there's a second childhood, and there's probably going to be my 50s childhood coming to a videos near you. Tell us an interesting fact about you. This is always a thing of how do people know you're swimming in the waters yourself? I'm going to go with my mother was British, and she still had her, I got listed on her passport, so I thus am a dual citizen. I actually am. I have a one of those nice red passports of, is it red? I guess it's sort of red, passports of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. I've got the passport to prove it. I am a dual citizen, though I don't know if it may have expired. But so that interesting fact may have expired about me, and I am left with absolutely no interesting facts about me. And that's the tag. If you haven't done this video, do this video. I don't know if I think. Yeah, I could start trying to list people, and then I would get it wrong. And I'm probably not going to release this video until the future. So you'll be seeing me in the future, which I guess you always are because I don't do live streams. All right, more videos later.